person or want to go live. But it's on my heart to talk to parents or anybody that done lost someone. I just know that if you have kids, grab them, hug them, tell them constantly that you love them, like I do. I always tell my boys that. I text Parker every day telling him I love him, I miss him, and stuff like that, because never in a million years did I think something like this would happen to me, ever, you know. But we can't predict what's going to happen. Never. We can't predict that. But what I know is, if you haven't lost a child, I just can't explain to you what it's like. I can't. I just know, grab your kids. If you have your kids, grab them. Grab them. And kids, if you have your parents, grab them. You know, we don't need a reason to call our kids and say, I love you. We don't need a reason, ever. I never needed one. If I wanted to call Marquell 100 times a day, I did. If I want to call Spunk 100 times a day, I do. If I want to text him 100 times a day, I do. I don't care if they text me back or anything. It's just they're my kids, and that's just me. I always wanted them to know I love them, and not with material stuff. Because that doesn't show your child that you love them because you buy them things. No, it's the affection, it's the love, you know, the hugs, especially the hugs, okay? It's hard. It's hard. It's been a year. It's been a year, a couple months. But it's just like it was yesterday. It hurts. And then people say, oh, it'll get better. It'll get better. But the ones that tell you that are the ones that have their kids. So it's easy for you to tell somebody that because you have your kids. But if you don't have your child, then you know where I'm coming from, because that's way easier said than done. That's way easier said than done. I'm not apologizing for coming on here crying, because that wasn't my intentions. I just wanted to come live to say that love your kids. Love them. Paper towel everywhere. Cause I'm sitting here with mine. If you don't love them, it's something to have them, or y'all was beefing about something, or whatever. This is, let it go. Let it go. Oh, boy. Just love your kids. Constantly hug them. Constantly hug them, because I'm going to show you where I have to come and visit my son. My son. This is where I have to come to see my child. This is where I come to see my son. No parent should have to come and see their kid like this. My son didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve it. I have good days. I have bad days. Today is a bad day. I'm not going to lie. Today is a bad day. I am visiting him and sitting with him. I had to come sit in the car. I couldn't breathe. My chest was hurting. I had to go to the emergency room last night because my chest was hurting. But it's anxiety. I know it's anxiety because I miss my child. Oh, I miss my child. But like I said, just love your kids and let them know you love them. I'm serious. Don't buy them stuff, damn gifts and all that. Just grab them. If you right there with him now, grab him, because you know what I want to do. I want to grab my son, and I can't. I can't grab him. I can't. I come here. I don't want to be sitting here looking at him. I don't want to do it. It hurts. It doesn't get better. I hate people saying that to me. You know, it's going to get better. How? You're going to give me my child back? It doesn't get better. I mean, I'll be glad when I can. Now, I have my moments where I laugh or I bust out laughing because I'm thinking about him and stuff like that. Me and that young man was close. I'm talking about close, like close, okay? Normally, this is where if he's home, this is where he be, passenger side. And guess what? He lay his head on my shoulder while I be driving. He'll lay his head on my shoulder while I be driving, you know. But like I say, I normally don't come on here. People know me. I don't come on live. But it was on my heart to tell parents, love your kids. You know, some kids don't even talk to their parents, you know. But once you're a child, and I understand about the parents and we go, but I wanted to leave this earth before my kids. I wanted to go. And right now, I don't give a damn if I'm beside my son, because I want to be beside my son. I miss him. I miss him. And I just need y'all to know, love your kids. My son was 22 years old at the time. That was last year. He's 23 this year. He'll be 24 in March next year. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that. Well, I'm going to go. But I just had to come on to let you guys know that this is where I have to visit my son. And I have one son left, Mario Spunk, who, like I said, I don't need a reason to call my kids. I don't need a reason to text my kids. I never need a reason. Sometimes Spunk may text me 2-3 days later. That's cool. But you know what? I don't worry about that. I may text him 5 times in one day, 6 times, 7, 8, saying the same thing. I love you, Spunk. Be careful, Spunk. Mama love you. You know, look out. Be careful. Do this, do that. You know, or my kids ain't called me. Well, I don't need him to call me. I need him to know that I'm his mama and I love him. And that's how I did with Marquell. You know, when he was here, you know, I called, checked. Sometimes I know he would get tired, because sometimes he answered the phone and be like, what is the new? I got laughed over that, though. Because I know he used to get tired of me calling, but I didn't care. I don't care. Because, you know, we got to let them know that. We got to let them know. A lot of people think love is buying stuff. No, it ain't. Love is hugging them, telling them, showing them. And that's the type of mom I was. I showed it. You know, I just showed it. But, anyway. Like I said, I ain't apologizing for crying. Because like I said, my intention wasn't to come on here to be a crying baby. I just want y'all to know that you got your kids. I don't have my son. And where I have to come and visit my son. Even if you're mad at your kids right now, make amends. You know, hug each other. Because I would do anything in this world to hear that boy come through the door saying, what you doing, Newt? I would love to hear that voice, that deep voice come to me and say that to me. Like I said, I'm going to go. But love your kids. I love you all. I thank you all for your comments, for the ones who done stuck beside me, for the ones that love me, for the ones that love my son. And he has a lot of love. A lot of love. I mean, people love that young man. And that's what make me feel good. It makes me feel good. It do. But at the same time, it hurts me too. And I know he was loved. He was a good kid. He was a good kid. It was always, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. He was a good kid to me. And when I say good, I know he did wrong. What child don't? I was young. You know, we all done things, but when I say good, I'm talking about respect. How he respected me. He never cussed me, cussed around me. It was always yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Always. But I love you all, and I'm going to go. I'm going to go. But I just wanted to come on. Like I said, it was on my heart for some reason to just come on. I guess, I don't know. And talk. Because when I come out here, this ain't where I want to come see my son. Who wants to come and visit their loved one like this? Nobody. But I'm going to be here because this is where I got to come to visit him. You know, that's why I say we just all need to love each other. You know, stop the foolishness, stop the madness, stop it. Because like I say, if Jehovah told me right now I could have my son back, I promise you I would. Because there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for him or my other son, Spoke. And whatever it is, I'm here. You know, I just wish I could have been there and took it for my son. I wish I could have been the one. I would step out in front of a train for my kids, because that's what we mothers do. That's what we do. You know, we don't want them to get hurt. We'll take the hurt. And that's what I would have done. I would have did anything to have protected my son from this. But I couldn't. So, like my sister said, we just got to say that Jehovah needed him more. That's it. Y'all have a good day. I love you too, Keisha. I love you too, Karina. I love all of y'all. And thank everyone for the comments. Y'all have a great Sunday and enjoy those children. Children, grandchildren, enjoy all of that. Have a good day. Bye. I love you, Mom.